Georgia, the land of mountains and good wine, at the crossroad of Europe and Asia. On last week's episode of my journey from Morocco to New Zealand without flying, I entered the country with my boy Axel and visited the two largest cities, Batumi and Tbilisi. Today it's time to leave the Soviet skyscrapers behind and venture out into the Georgian countryside. Expect to see snow, politically contested regions, the birthhouse of an infamous Soviet leader, and even more snow. With our newly rented car, I started driving up the Caucasus Mountains on the Georgian military highway, the only road heading to Russia. Any sane person would check the weather forecast for the next few days before attempting the ride on such a road that can close when bad conditions arise, which means that we obviously didn't do it. This will cause some issues later on. There we go! Let's go to Vladikavkaz! We're going to Russia? Yeah! And they call this a highway, huh? We're getting there. Look at those mountains. Gamarjoba. Welcome to Gori ski station up in the Caucasus Mountains in Georgia. You can touch the snow for the first time in Georgia. Nice. It's literally -1 right now. It doesn't feel that cold because it's very sunny, so I don't know, not complaining. This really looks like a European ski station. I mean, we have kind of the same buildings in France and all. This is so white. This ski station wasn't our destination, but we stopped for one very important reason. A random Google search led us to the path of our grail, the seemingly sole French tacos restaurant in Georgia that happened to be in a very remote location nearby. While I should have questioned the veracity of this discovery, a month out of my home country made my appetite for this masterpiece of French gastronomy take over my reason. I'm supposed to turn right here? Not with this rental car, it's a brand new car. I'm not going there. Time to hike 20 minutes to the best restaurant in Georgia. What kind of street is this? Oh, there's no way it's there. Well, I guess we're gonna walk in the snow now. Oh my god. Okay, we have to turn right, apparently. This makes no sense at all. What are we doing? At least the view is incredible. Maybe we have to go down there. We're just gonna die here. It's right there. Mec, en vrai, on se laisse glisser là.
En vrai, je suis chaud, vas-y.
Let's go. Please work. Please take us up there. Ah, it's so cold. My socks are full of ice. In theory, we're supposed to be there. Almost.
No.
No fucking way. Well, we made it back alive, but we didn't find the tacos, so yeah, great meal. All of this for nothing. This was the most stupid side quest I've ever done. And there, we're making a little stop on the way to see this. This is the monument of friendship between Russia and Georgia. We picked up a hitchhiker on the way, and we're going to check this out. Wow. Look at it. Do you know when it was built? Maybe it says 1983 there, maybe this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So during Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know the poem Guy with a Tiger Skin? It's written in the 12th century. It's about the friendship. If you have truly friend, you can give him your heart. That's the bridge, the point of the friendship.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this point of view on the Caucasus Mountains. All snowy. That's nice.
And also we had the spirit maker, David Sarajishvili. He learned how to make cognac.
Well, you should have taught us how to make cha-cha as well.
I'm really happy about these questions because I'm bartender.
Really, you are?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I really want to point the Georgia on the world cocktails map because we invented wine 8,000 years ago.
8,000? Really?
Yeah. Did you see the driver of the small car? We just.
No, I didn't see.
It's one of the most famous Georgian football players.
Really? Oh, what? Really?
Just there?
Yeah, he's playing in Paris Saint-Germain right now.
Paris Saint-Germain? No, really?
Yeah. And you saw him?
Yeah, just because it's almost my age, even younger than me. And this generation of football players, they really give us the hope.
So we just saw a celebrity.
It's really a common situation in Georgia. We are a really small country.
Because we don't meet Mbappe very often, you know. 50-50. 50% we die, 50% we make it.
Yeah,
50-50. It must be hard to be a truck driver here.
Georgia, it's between Armenia and Russia.
Now you're just crossing.
This is the peak called Didgori.
Didgori?
Yeah. From here, it's only downfall.
That's like the highest point here.
Yep.
Okay.
Ça va être bien.
Wow. No light at all.
Now it's built this tunnel because of the avalanche, but they didn't do a fiber about it.
Yeah, I can see that. And that's a two-way road.
Yep.
Wow. So everyone is stuck here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Do you know if it will be open this way in the morning tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
We've been here for over 3 hours now. It's almost noon. There's like a long line of cars behind us now. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, Georgi.
Georgi, yeah. I'm Nate.
Nate?
Nate.
Axel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Wow. Okay, this is kind of crazy. It is pretty cold here. Hey! Georgian dogs are chill like that. We're only 20 kilometers away from the Russian border. So yeah, this is like the last town of Georgia. And there is this pretty nice Orthodox church. Let's check it out. So yeah, this is the Gergeti Trinity Church, built right in front, on top of the town of Kazbegi. It's usually called Kazbegi, but the real name of this town is Stepan Sminda, which basically means Saint Stepan. So it was named after a man who actually lived here for a while. Kazbegi is actually the mountain around it. And this way, I'm not sure if we can see it because of the fog. No, we can't. It's even further from the few mountains you can see here. This is Mount Kazbegi, which was also named after a man who lived here. It's a 5,000 meters high mountain, which is at the border between Georgia and Russia. Pretty interesting place. And this is very cold, by the way. It is like -3 right now. So we're going back to the car pretty quickly. But in summer there are some really good hikes around here. You can hike to this church and you can hike to other places around here. This is a really beautiful region. So yeah, this is the place he wanted to see the most in Georgia. Well, those aren't the Moai statues from Easter Island. Tu sais ce que c'est au moins?
Non.
Cool.
C'est des Moai de Wish.
That's kind of creepy actually. It was made by a Georgian artist called Merab something. Sorry man, no disrespect, it's just that his name is so hard to pronounce. I'll put it here. Must have taken him a lot of time. Pretty good. Are you getting 5 Larry, Mr. Merab? Congratulations. And that snow is getting crazy. Let's get out of here. So yeah, as you can see, not great weather, and it is terribly cold. So what do the Georgians do when it's cold like this? They're stuck at home, not much to do. Well, except drinking. There's this. This is cha-cha. This is the Georgian vodka. It's made from wine, actually. They have to do wine, and then from wine, they do this. There's a whole process. They explained it to me, but it's time to try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, I think that's stronger than rakia, actually, from the Balkans. Stronger than like the regular Russian vodka, in my opinion. But it's pretty good. There's like an aftertaste of wine. It's mostly just strong alcohol, but there is wine on this somewhere. We got this for free from our host, so, you know, pretty nice. Pretty nice room with all of our clothes hanging. Don't know if it's gonna be dry tomorrow, but hopefully it will. See you guys tomorrow. Welcome to Christmas. Look at this. This is beautiful. Wow. Ah, and it's so cold. It's like -7 right now. This is going to take a while. Everything is white. Barely any cars on the road, so many trucks that have been blocked here since, I don't know, yesterday night. Completely blocked, they can't do anything. And we might end up like them. We don't really have access to the news, we can't understand Georgian anyway, so we're just trying. Well, I think this is it. Everyone's blocked here. Wow, okay, I get it now. You can see this vehicle is blocking the way. You can barely see the road after that, it's only snow. I really doubt we're moving anytime soon. I mean, look at this. There's no way we can drive on that, right? We might not even leave this place today, at this point. Oh, you must be so cold. Poor thing. Guess we'll just have to wait until whenever. We've been here for over 3 hours now, it's almost noon. The weather is alright, to be honest. It's not snowing, it's very sunny, but still doesn't change the fact that, you know, the whole road is full of snow there. There's like a long line of cars behind us now, and who knows how long it will take. Maybe we'll have to go back to Kazbegi and maybe spend another night here, because I just don't know. Excuse me, English?
No, Georgian.
Excuse me, anyone speak English here? Oh, do you have any idea of when it's gonna reopen?
Maybe, if not today, it's maybe 2-3 days more.
Well, that is some not very good news. Basically, if it doesn't reopen today, which no one knows if it's gonna reopen today, but if it doesn't, it's probably not gonna reopen for 2 or 3 days at least, because the weather will be even worse, like tomorrow and even the day after. If it's not today, then we might be stuck here for a while, actually. This is pretty bad. It's 1:20 right now. We woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, and we've been here for about, I don't know, 6 hours? Yeah. But look what we got, because this is like a completely abandoned village around here. There's like 22 inhabitants, according to Google, and this is the only thing you can buy here. Some bread, because we actually overheard some good news. The road might open in about 2 or 3 hours, if everything goes well. Hopefully it happens, because if it doesn't, we're stuck here for several days, so let's hope and eat some bread. Woo! There's some movement going on. Someone shouted there and everyone started driving, so it's 2 p.m, still -2. I don't see any snow on the road anymore. Might be time, finally. Yoo-hoo! We are going! Bye-bye Kazbegi, bye-bye the mountains. Ah ouais.
China says it wants to land astronauts on the lunar surface by 2030.
Welcome back, we are in a town called Gori right now. It's just a small town in Georgia, in central Georgia. So what's so special about it? Well, look at this.
Wow.
This is Joseph Stalin's birthplace. He was actually born in this house. You can't see it much. Well, let me get the camera. You can't really see much of it because I don't know, I think it's in reconstruction or something. I don't know, maybe you'll be able to see it better than me. if I put the camera like this, up, this is the house he was born in. The most infamous leader of the Soviet Union was born right here in this town, in this house. All the pillars and stuff that was added later. But this is the actual house and the actual location. It was most likely very different at the time. Now today they built a whole park around this, and well, behind me there's a museum, so we're gonna explore this museum and learn some stuff about Stalin. Wow, there's actually a statue of Stalin. Look at it, right here. I don't think it's an original one from the Soviet Union. I mean, no, it's definitely not. Because, I mean, the thing with Stalin is he had this personality cult, and during his reign as leader of the Soviet Union, he built so many statues of himself all around the USSR and even the Allied countries. But most of the statues were destroyed like a few years after his death under the leadership of Khrushchev. This was the de-Stalinization. But yeah, let's go and check out this museum. Oh, and there we go. You got a big statue of Stalin here. I mean, I've never seen a statue of Stalin in my life, and you just have several of them here. That's, I don't know, that feels a bit wrong in a way. Ah, that was interesting. That's interesting and a bit weird in a way. It's like full of, you know, pictures of Stalin. Many things about him, pictures of, you know, his meetings with Lenin, and his whole life basically. He was actually pretty handsome when he was young, but a lot of things about Stalin, even some of the cigars he used to smoke. It kind of feels like they're celebrating him a little bit. It's like he's always seen in such a good light for some reason. Like you see him smiling, you see him with his children, with his wives. He had several wives in his life. There's not much about like all the bad things he's committed. Feels like they don't really show that much, but at the same time, you know, I get it. It's for tourism, right? I mean, this is the main important thing about this town, about Gori, and so they highlight it a lot, which, I don't know, makes sense. Most of the museum is in Russian and Georgian and not in English, so I couldn't understand most of what was written on this museum, but yeah, probably better to get a guide or something if you don't speak Georgian or Russian, I suppose. So if you visited this town only a few years ago, well, you could have seen Stalin's hometown just like I did, but also there used to be the very last Stalin statue of Georgia right here, but it's not there anymore. It was destroyed. It was destroyed in 2010, one night, without saying anything. They just took it down. A very large Stalin statue of around 8 meters, a statue that was actually built during Stalin's leadership, which was right in front of the town hall. The town hall is there, and I assume the statue was somewhere around there where those flags are now. And to be honest, this town actually owes quite a bit to Stalin because, well, it was destroyed in 1920 during an earthquake. But after that, when Stalin came into power, he decided to rebuild the whole town. So the town you see today, it's completely different from the town Stalin actually grew up in when he was born in 1878. And ironically, well, Stalin's birthhouse is probably the only remaining building from this time. So yeah. This is what Gori looks like today in 2026, pretty much just a medium-sized city in Georgia. We came across a second statue of the Father of Nations during our visit of Gori, which I was about to comment on until a group of excited teenagers decided they wanted their share of screen time instead. When I say something, guys.
I like this guy and this guy. I like. Yes.
My friends from Gori.
Good camera, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a Didgori.
Can I
Say hello to my little friend. Say something in Georgian.
Kamar Joba. You can his puzzle.
No, in front of the Stalin statue here. Stalin. This is the town of Gori, as seen from the fortress. We're on the fortress of Gori. You can just climb all the way to the top here for free, and you get this view. We got the sunset. Looks pretty nice. With, of course, the Georgian flags all around. Stalin could wake up in the morning, get out of his house, and this is what he'd see. He would see this fortress, and probably one of the only things that was already here at the time where he was born. And there, this is where it gets interesting. All those mountains there, we have already seen them quite a bit, but in this direction specifically, this is, well, it's hard to say. Is this another country? Is this not another country? Is this just an occupied region of Georgia? So we're gonna get a closer look to this place tomorrow morning, and I'll show you what it really is. Catch you guys tomorrow. I concluded this long day with an Ossetian khachapuri. Every khachapuri is great, but this one was special. The Ossetian are a group of people living in this area, on both sides of the Caucasus Mountains. Up north is the Russian Republic of North Ossetia. In the south, however, is a much more complicated and controversial area. And you will quickly see how, as we decided to drive as far as we could in this region the next morning. And we're getting there. Look at this, this is the map. You can see we are there. And there's dotted lines around here. Well, it is right here actually. Okay, this is the dead end. There's a big stop sign. Yep, as you can see, everything stops here. To the people of Japan. Okay, this is this is so random. Can we go anywhere? Hello, speak English? Go there, it's no? No? Okay. There's a war museum. This. Okay, so we can't go there at all, no way. But they're gonna show us the way to the museum. Pretty cool. There. Okay.
Thank you.
Madlova. Oh! Ah, the rental car.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What kind of street is this? There is a museum there. Wait, what? This is a dead end. I have no idea where it is because the location on Google Maps is wrong, so... Georgia, build some paved roads here, like what is this? The whole village is like this. Come on. Gamarjoba, excuse me. I'm looking for Museo Ernietti. Do you know where it is? There?
Mercedes Sprinter.
Mercedes, okay. There, okay. Madloba. Oh, that's the Mercedes. Have to turn right. Wait, they're sending us back to where we came from. I guess this is supposed to be the museum. There's no indication that this is a museum. And this is just somebody's house. I don't think there's a museum there. Okay, that woman just seemed confused to see me, so yeah, I'm out. Too bad. If this was the museum, then I don't know, put some sign or something, but... Well, that's it. Look right in front of me. You can see this town here. All those buildings. So this is the town of Skin Valley. You can see very much from it, but you can see a little bit. And there are about 20,000 people living there. If you look at like a world map, like Google Maps for example, there are dotted lines around the place, as you can see. So this region is mostly inhabited by an ethnic group called the Ossetians. And during the USSR times, they cohabited with a minority of Georgians living there as well. You know, it wasn't really an issue. People just lived peacefully for the most part. But then with the fall of the Soviet Union, well, this whole thing kind of changed. But you know, like I'm very close to that checkpoint you saw earlier. I'm not gonna film it. They are looking at me pretty weirdly, so I don't think I should stay here for long. Yeah, I was wondering if there was a border crossing between the two entities. I'm not gonna say the two countries, but no, it's just completely blocked off. There's just no way to cross. For anyone, even the locals, they can't cross. The only way to get here, to get in Skin Valley, this town, is to go all the way around it through Russia. But according to Georgian law, this is illegal. So if you do that, well, you are facing legal repercussions here in Georgia. So for now, I'm just gonna see it from here. And yeah, the guys at the border are looking at me very weirdly. So that's okay. I'm getting out of here. This short morning trip was a failure. We didn't even find a museum, and I might have gotten close to getting arrested for displaying too much curiosity. However, it allowed me to feel the palpable tension around this area. Georgia is actually home to two separatist regions that share a similar modern history. South Ossetia, referred to as Samashablo by the Georgians, and Abkhazia. After the breakup of the Soviet Union, tensions arose in those areas between the different ethnic groups. Georgians fought against Russian-backed Abkhaz and Ossetian forces in the early 1990s, resulting in the deaths of over 10,000 people, possibly much more depending on the source. In 2008, the war broke out again between Georgia and Russia over those two regions, resulting in the displacement of ethnic Georgians living in these regions. A large portion of the international community designates these areas as Georgian territory occupied by Russia, while South Ossetia and Abkhazia are recognized as independent by 5 countries. It is an ongoing and sensitive issue, so I am trying to stay as factual as possible here, but I thought it was important to mention on a video about Georgia. Let's now move on to a less sensitive portion of Georgian history, as we continue our road trip towards an ancient rock-hewn town from the Iron Age.
Let's go to Uplistsikhe.
Okay, we've left South Ossetia behind, and now we are in Uplistsikhe. It's an ancient city in central Georgia that started to be inhabited like 5,000 years ago, can you imagine? In 3000 BC, there were people already living around here. And from those prehistoric times, then it became a Roman city as well. Wherever you go, the Romans went there first. You know, you go to Africa, you have Roman ruins, and you go all the way to Georgia. This is pretty far from Rome, right? The Romans still came all the way here. It's really, really cold here. If it was that cold 5,000 years ago, then I don't know why they chose that place. Kind of reminds me of Cappadocia in Turkey, in that they have houses like carved into the rocks. And this is pretty nice. Wow. And the good thing is that inside you're protected from the wind, because the wind is really, really cold around here. So maybe that's why they built inside those rocks like this. Hey! The good thing about Georgia is that wherever you go, you have cute dogs like this. How are you doing, cutie? Turkey it was the cats, here it's the dogs. You have dogs everywhere, and they're pretty chill.
Et pourquoi pas les iPhone Pro?
Yeah, I'll let you imagine the smell on those things though. Pure unfeathered shit from 5,000 years ago. But yeah, the location is pretty well chosen. I mean, wow. Even on the other side, look at this. We left the rocks behind to visit one last landmark in the mountains of the Lesser Caucasus. Be ready for a big change of scenery. I did tell you there would be more snow. How should I start? We are at what is a popular tourist attraction in Georgia. This is a battle memorial. A memorial for the Didgori battle. A battle that took place in 1121, over 900 years ago. A battle between Turkics and Georgians that claimed the lives of over 50,000 people. So they planted a whole bunch of swords all around the place. You can barely see anything. Looks like we're dead in the middle of winter, but no, I mean, it's April. So yeah, this is the top. There's this giant sword right here. There's supposed to be quite a lot of swords planted around it. You can see just a few of those. And it's like at the top of a mountain, so there's probably supposed to be a good view. I'll let you guys see a video of, you know, what it's supposed to look like when the weather is not shit like this. Woo! I tripped. I'm not sure that was worth the drive, because, I mean, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. You have to drive up a whole mountain to get there, so it's like, this is all you can see now. Ça va, mec?
Un peu froid.
Just if it was not foggy, that would be great. The snow is okay, but yeah, the fog is really ruining it. So yeah, that was the memorial. Now we're getting out of here before we just freeze to death. Man, this is gonna be so trippy to just climb this down. This is so dangerous. Oh yeah, there's this as well. I don't know if it's supposed to be a theater or something, but would look better on a clear day, but it is how it is. Anyway, look at my hand. Let's get back to the car quickly and dip out of here. And well, that's about it for this one. I actually just crossed into my next country of the trip, which is Armenia. We just crossed from Georgia. I'm still waiting for Axel because he had to take the passenger control while I was getting in with the car, so I'm waiting for him. But it should be fine. The border was pretty easy to cross. Anyway, this is the end for this video. I did enjoy Georgia, even though I don't think that's the good season to visit, really. I don't know, Kazbegi was good, the mountain was good, but being stuck for hours, that wasn't great. This world monument we just visited, really pretty, but again, when you can't see anything, it's not great. There are definitely good hikes to do, but when it's full of snow, you can't really do that. So I think Georgia is way better to visit in summer. Also Batumi, you know, the beach, everything must be great, but in summer. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Didn't see that much Soviet stuff outside of, you know, Stalin's house and stuff. That was pretty important, but so now we'll have to see if that's the same for Armenia or if things were a little more well preserved. So just stay tuned to find out, and I will see you guys next week for the vlog in Armenia. Catch you guys later.